Hello everyone, I'm Guardian Soulblade and I'm here to talk about why people quit punishing Grey Raven, and it's not just the skill issue meme that the community often says when it comes to people actually doing well in the game. It's also because people rush the story and the events too fast. And the problem with rushing story is not necessarily the story skipping, because I've seen a ton of new people do that because they're all excited about the Mechonomy patch and they're trying to get their free S-rank selector. But I've seen people try to push story with 1/3 of the recommended battle power, which means they are extremely weak. They don't raise memories. They don't raise the 4-star weapons you can get by selling 3 pink weapon XP. You can buy whatever weapon you want in the shop, and it's an easy way to get a weapon to hold you over until you can farm co-op. But people are rushing too fast, and they're like, I'm getting all these levels, but I don't know what to do. You're supposed to stall a little bit, level your character's memories. It's a little hard to go for the 6-star ones off the bat, but you can get the 5-star ones pretty easy with the guide system. They give you free shards for 5-star memories, and you're supposed to use those to buy sets for your main team and start building your main team. And then you get to the event, you farm the event, you get 6-star memories out of the event, and go to Grey Raven's fan wiki and look up your characters for your core team and do all their memories and level all their memories and get all their weapons leveled up eventually and push through story while you're doing this. And I've seen people say they're quitting and not wanting to log in and not be motivated to log in because they didn't actually do what the game suggested for battle power and actually level yourself decent to at least danger level. That's yellow. I've been able to clear where I am in this game on yellow danger level alone, and I've basically waltzed through story, and it's because I stalled, did the event, built my characters. I got to level 80 in less than a month, and I have the video up on YouTube showing me getting to level 80, and I started this little more than a month ago. And I'm already max character level, and I'm just working on building my core team. I have my core team, all their memories are 6-star. I just have to finish raising the memories, and everybody's basically maxed out other than Resonance, which I have to slowly get that done. But I'm mainly focusing on DPSs for that. And then I'll do the supports and amplifiers and all that. But people are trying to bum rush this entire game because they see the amazing boss fights that are much later in the story. So they require you to have a built team to go through that. And people are not slowing down and taking time to build their teams, and they're quitting. Because, like I said, they see all the CN videos and they look incredible. But they don't see all the grinding, all the extra things we've done, like doing co-op every day, or at least one day, to get 21 rounds of co-op to get a free weapon in 3 weeks. And yeah, free 5-star weapon every 3 weeks. That's a long time to wait for a weapon, but it'll help your account. And you can't just, well, you can roll on weapons, but you have to be willing to either sacrifice a character, or maybe you'll be purchasing one of the passes for extra black cards that'll get you the weapon and the character. But people are quitting because they don't know when to slow down to do activities in the game that will not only get them black cards, but help them raise their account to 80 to get them to full max character, which leads into the end game, which is Norman Revival Plan and Babel Tower and all the crazy challenging content you see people showing off in this game. You have to build your characters, and people are not taking the time to build the characters. They're just rushing, and then they just get burned out because they rush too hard. And then they're like, I quit, this is too hard. If you're ignoring the battle power level and it's always red, and you're getting further into the story where they're upping the boss fights, of course it's going to be hard. I can basically coast through story right now where I am in chapter 10 because I took time to build my characters. My DPS until Bianca Stigma gets here is the other Bianca Zero, and she's basically built. I just have to get her memory resonance. Now that I'm level 80, I can do that, but that's like a super high-end game thing. But she's all leveled and all skilled, and her 5-star weapon that I got her is leveled, and I can basically coast. And Vera Rosen, not Garnet, because Garnet is the S rank. Vera Rosen, mine is SS. I'm gonna get her to SSS plus eventually, but slowly working on her. And she's been carrying me a lot in normal gameplay and co-op. She's great. But I've been carried easily because I took time to build my units. People are not taking time to build their units, to look at Grey Ravens and get their sets very slowly, and then level up their memory sets, and then their weapon, and then get to level 80 by building your entire roster, not just the ones you like. Build them all, because the game has a very small character pool. You'll be able to get everyone eventually. But people are rushing and not wanting to actually take time to do things that would help them get to level 80 and get their story and get to experience all those cool boss fights they get to see. And people get baited by that pretty hard because it looks amazing, but they don't see, for example, Rex Flint is a whale. He got lots of them to triple S and triple S plus. That's whale staff. And he paid way too much money for all that. Most of the average players aren't going to do that, but a lot of the high-end gameplay, they're also very good. Rex Flint, Blanc, 121, they're all amazing players, and they've been playing for over 2 years on the Chinese server. So they are experienced in this game, and they know how all the mechanics work, and they can do all this stuff because they've played it so much. And the average Punishing Grey Raven player isn't going to do that, and they will quit before they can even get the chance to try. And you can fight a lot of these bosses in the codex because they're under the enemy manual, and then you go to simulated trial and you can open up that boss fight even if you're not there in the story yet, and you can try all that high-end, high difficulty stuff right now. You have to up the difficulty all the way, and then you'll know what it's like when you see those videos, how good they actually are. But a lot of people aren't willing to take the time to build their characters that they are getting. And I know that this S-rank selector is bringing a ton of people in, but if you want to stay, please build your roster, even if you're skipping the story, because I know a lot of new people are story skippers. I am not. But please, if you're skipping story, at least build your characters, because once you get your characters built, you can do content. And when you can do content, you can get to all those cool fights you saw, and then you can do them yourself. But a lot of people are giving up right at the edge of level 80. And if you're willing to wait just a little longer, you can do it. And if you want to roll your black cards for your base 40 S rank, go ahead, because waiting for a month to get that for free on the base R&D purple tickets is eternal. So if you want to throw your black cards to get your free guaranteed S rank, go do that. Because once you get your S rank, you'll feel very motivated to stay and build that, hopefully, if you like it. And if you're starting on this Nanami patch, you're going to get another S rank from an S rank selector. Go for Lucia Plume or Luna Laurel or Rosetta Rigger or any of the other characters if you want. But if you're going by tier list, you're just going for Luna or Plume because they're the meta. But you can get whatever you want. But some of them have been power crept already. But anyway, you have to actually take time to build your characters in this game. It's not like Fate Grand Order, where you can basically get by for a very long time taking an overpowered built support unit. While there is a support feature in this game, I don't know how many people actually use it to do boss fights. I've turned it off because I've basically built my account and I can do my story stuff with my main DPS. But if you're having a trouble with a boss fight, you can turn on the support system and your friend will literally carry you. So, I understand why people want to quit because they get stuck in the wall between level 60 and level 80 and then they just burn out because either they go too fast or they don't take time to build their units where they could basically carry themselves through story. And it's sad because the game is great and it's a lot of fun, but people are either overwhelmed by all the tutorials or not paying attention to the tutorials, or they're just rushing too hard and they burn out super quick because they're just trying to do way too much in the story that they don't have built characters for. So, like, I understand if you quit, but you're selling yourself short by not just being a little more patient to get to level 80. And if you've seen a cool video of a boss fight and you want to get there, you can eventually get there. But it takes a little bit of time and patience, and you can be casual. You don't have to be hardcore. I just do natural serum every day, and I'm already at level 91 on this video. And I'm just doing my normal daily stuff of Pain Cage and Warzone and event farming and doing the activities in the events, and I'm just having a good time, and my characters are getting built and they're all looking great and I'm having a good time. But that's because I didn't quit right before I got to level 80. So push yourself to level 80. Just farm the events and do activities in the events along with trying to get through story. But mainly please focus on building your main team. And then you can literally breeze through story without so much as having any real issue besides the quote skill issue of you doing fighting in the game. And it's a lot of fun, but you have to be willing to be patient. And while you don't have to play for hours and hours, you just have to do stuff in this game to improve your account, improve your roster, and you'll get better and you'll get to level 80, get to do all the amazing fights you've seen on videos, because they're coming to global soon. And well, it's not rocket science to build your characters. And like I said, if you use your black tickets to get your first 40 rolls and you get a nice S rank that you like, you can build a team around them and then continue to get more S ranks that you like. So you just have to be patient with this game. Everyone's trying to burst progress and you need to slow down and take it easy. This is not a sprint, it's a marathon. And I don't really consider myself hardcore. I don't go for Pain Cage scores or Warzone scores. I just want my free tickets. And I'm getting my tickets and I'm getting characters that I like and I'm doing really well for my new less than 2-month-old account, and I'm carrying myself through the story without any real issues besides me not dodging correctly all the time. But since I've built my main DPS, I'm set. And people just need to take their time with the game and focus on the characters that you like, that you have as your main team, and you'll be able to pull your way through all the content that you really want to get to. So I just want to encourage people to just be a little patient, do your guide missions, and you'll get to level 80 no problem. And I hope all the people that have come for the S rank selector stay and don't quit before they hit level 80, because the game is fun. You just have to be patient. A lot of people aren't patient, and that's sad because this game is fun, and people are missing out because they don't want to put in at least the minimum effort of burning through serum for mats to build your account to get to the story stuff. And it's really not that hard. You just have to farm a little bit and do your Warzone and Pain Cage and not think about your score. Just do it for the tickets and you'll get to where you want to be for your account. And it's just sad when I see people right on the brink of level 80 and they don't log in for 3 days. And I want people to play, I want people to have fun, they just have to be a little more patient. And it's just, that's all I have to say, just be a little more patient and you'll get to do all this awesome endgame stuff that you see me do in my channel. And that's all I really have to say. And I'm willing to help new people. I'm in a lot of Twitch streams. I give lots of tips. I help people get to level 80 so they can enjoy the game as much as I do. Because I'm not some long-time veteran. I recently hit air quotes veteran status in less than a month because I took time to build my characters. And you can too. This game is not some rush. It's not going away. And if you want to experience all those amazing fights that are coming to global this year, you just have to take time to build your account, build your character that you want, and work on them, then work on the next character until your entire roster's done. And if you're rolling for a new banner, get them, you just build them, and you're done. So you can do Norman Revival Plan, you can do Babel Tower, you can do all that fun content you see people doing. You just have to be patient and build stuff. I mean, it's not that hard. I don't even really consider myself hardcore. But, I mean, I can do this, and I'm painfully average at this game. Please watch my alpha dying video right here. I'm painfully average at this game, and even I'm at level 91. So, if my painfully average self can do this, then you can do it. And you're probably better than me. So I just want to encourage people to stay, and if you want some help, please leave a comment in this video. I will send you links. I'll send you an answer video from a creator who's talked about stuff. I'll answer questions. I want you to stay and have fun like I am. So I hope you all feel encouraged to not quit punishing Grey Raven when you hit the wall of level 60 to 80. So, I just want to tell you all to stick to it, and you can get here where I am, and you can have a blast in this game too. So, I just want to encourage people who feel like it's taking forever to stay, and I'll help you in the comments or in Twitch chat. I'll help you get to where you need to go. So, please stay, and you don't have to be like hardcore or anything, you just have to play, and it's like 20 minutes. 20 minutes of gameplay. It's probably shorter if you skip story, but it's not that long in this game. Once you get your characters built, you'll be waiting for the challenging stuff like Babel Tower and Norman Revival Plan. And that's all I really have to say. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you all later, and see you in Punishing Grey Raven. I'll see you on a Twitch stream if I'm in the chat. I'll help. And I'll do my best to help you get to level 80 so you can experience endgame. So, I'll see you all later, and have a good day, or night, wherever you are. Thank you. Goodbye.